Hey guys, it's Brianna, and today I have another book haul. What can you say? I have an obsession with buying books, but I'm sure I'm not the only one because we're on booktube. I have 8 physical books right here, and I bought one, and then the rest are free. I have 7 ebooks, so let's start with the physical books first because they're beautiful, and yes. So, the first book that I bought since my last book haul is Nightshade by Andrea Kramer. This is the old cover, and the new covers are seriously ugly, and I don't like them. And I'm dreading buying those, but anyway. So, this book is obviously about werewolves, if you didn't know that. But our main character, Kayla, um, has always known what she was going to do with her life, and she knows that she's going to be, I guess, mated with Ren, who is the pack leader, and one day she violates a law within the pack. She begins to question whether is this forbidden love worth the ultimate sacrifice. Super excited to read this book. Don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I'm going to. I got Need by Carrie Jones. I've seen this book for a while now, and I finally decided to pick it up. It's I don't know. I bought it, and this book is about a girl named Zara White, and she feels that she's being stalked by someone, and she is obsessed with phobias, and she thinks that this is because of her stepfather's death, and her mom and her moved to Maine, and to, I guess, get away from this life or whatever, and she thinks that she had moved away from her stalker, and no, he is following her, and that's about all I know. So, this one. Next, I have Wicked Lovely by Melissa Marr. I've had my eye on this series as well as Need for quite a while now, and I finally decided to pick it up. I don't know when I'm going to get to it, but I am. Anyway, so this book is about, I don't know how to say her name, Allison? I don't know, it's funky spelling. Anyway, there are 3 rules, and rule number 3 is don't stare at the invisible fairies. Rule number 2 is don't speak to the invisible fairies, and rule number 1 is don't ever attract their attention. So our main character has always been able to see fairies since she was little, and she obviously she wants to be like any normal teenager and not have to worry about seeing these fairies and all that fun stuff. And Keenan, who is the Summer King, is starting to question her about, I don't know what he's questioning her about. That's what we're gonna find out. Anyway, since he's a king, he's looking for a new queen, and I'm assuming she's one of the choices to be a queen. These rules said they're supposed to keep her safe, but it is doing the exact opposite. So, yeah. Next, I have The Vincent Boys by Abby Glines. Our main character, Ashton, is tired of being the good girl to her parents and being the ideal boyfriend to Sawyer. And one summer he leaves for the whole summer, I guess, and his cousin Beau comes into town, and he's always been in love with Ashton, but has never confessed his feelings for her. And he keeps telling himself that he needs to stay away, but he doesn't. And the more time that Ashton and Beau spend time with each other, the more intense their feelings become for each other. And they both don't want to hurt Sawyer's feelings, but they can't hide how they feel. And yeah. Next, I have this hunk of a baby. The Diviners by Libra Bray. I am seriously intimidated by the size of this book. It is seriously freaking massive. I'm scared. Like, this book is massive. Anyway, so this book is about our main character, Evie, who has moved to New York City, and she's super excited because, I mean, seriously, it's New York City. I mean, why wouldn't you be excited about moving to New York City? Really? Anyway, the year is 1926, so yes, it's historical fiction. In order for her to live in New York, she has to live with her Uncle Will, who is, like, scary, obsessed with the occult. And she's worried that he'll discover her deepest secret, and she has a supernatural power. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm going to find out. There's that. One night, a girl is found dead with a symbol branded on her. I don't know where, but somewhere on her body. Evie ends up jumping into a dance with the murderer, and there's a bunch of other stuff about other characters, but I didn't want to talk about it. Anyway, there's this one. And then the next 3 books that I have are like continuations of a series, so I'm not really going to talk about them. I might give like a general like thing about it. Okay. Anyway, Dreamless by Josephine Angelini. I have the first book right here, Star-Crossed. I haven't read this, but I know it's about Greek mythology, and I love Greek mythology, and I can't wait to read it. I need to get into the series, like, ASAP. And then, I have this. I Have Never Fade by Alexander Bracken. It's so beautiful. I love it. Anyway, if you have not read The Darkest Minds, stop this video, go grab a copy from the library, or buy it, whatever. Read the book. This book, The Darkest Minds, I haven't read this yet. But anyway, The Darkest Minds is probably one of my favorite books ever. It is seriously amazing. I love it. Anyway, can't wait to read this baby. Next, I have Beautiful Darkness by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. This is the second book in the Castra Chronicles series. No, I have not started it. I have book 2 and 3 in hardcover. I'm waiting to find book 1 in hardcover because in a bargain price because number 1, hardbacks are more expensive and I don't like paying full price. So I'm gonna wait till I find it in hardback and a bargain price so I can start this series. I don't know when I'm gonna start it because I keep hearing mixed reviews. And if you know me, you know I'm very nervous about starting this series because of all the mixed reviews. But yes. Anyway, okay, moving on to my 7 ebooks. The first one that I have, I got 4 from the Kindle bookstore for free because it's free and I mean, seriously, why not? Anyway, okay, so first book I got is Mirage, book 1, and it is by Ashley Suzanne. This is a new adult book, and it's a romance, contemporary romance kind of book, and I don't really know too much about it, so there's that book. Finding Cinderella by Colleen Hoover. I know that this is a novella, and it's the number 2.5. I can't remember the name of the series, but it was free, and I had my eye on Colleen Hoover for her Slam series for a while now. I haven't bought it yet, but I decided why not get this, so I have the novella and everything. I heard it's really good. It's new adult, of course, and it's a romance book, so there we go. And then next, I got Tangled Beauty by K.L. Middleton. This, again, is a new adult book, and it's contemporary romance, all that fun stuff. So, yes, and look at his eyes. Oh my god, I don't think you can see that, but they're, like, blue. Saltwater Kisses by Krista Lakes. Another free book. It's new adult, and it's a romance book, so, yes. And then I got 2 books from NetGalley that are both new adult, of course. This one doesn't have a cover, so I'll show you now. And it is Hell Without You by Renee Rose. Again, new adult, romance, that fun stuff. It's really tiny, but it's Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. I know that this book is about addiction to sex and drugs, so it falls within that, and it's romance, so yes. And then the last book I got is from the iTunes bookstore, and because I have like money like I had gift cards and I had it preset on there and whatnot, and the book that I bought, it is The Transfer, a Divergent Story by Veronica Roth. This is Forrest's transfer into Dauntless and how he came from abnegation and all that fun stuff. And it's only, well, on my Kindle, or my iPad, it was 54 pages by, like, the size that I do, or whatever. So it's extremely short. I finished it in, like, 45 minutes, I think. It's a super short read, and it was really good. I gave it a 5 out of 5. It's amazing. So that is my book haul. I'll have one in about another week and a half, 2 weeks. So keep your eye out. And that is it. Bye.